Yeah, you guys really are like the hip-hop early morning, late night talk show.
Breakfast Club is the most powerful, popular, urban radio show in America.
Live from the Black Mothership in New York City, it's DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God.
It's different, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what y'all talking about.
Thank you, y'all. Be Black 5. I love y'all.
Collectively known as
Breakfast Club, bitches.
I'm always nervous when I do the Breakfast Club because sometimes you say stuff and it's just gonna get you in trouble.
Everybody wake up. Good morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day.
That's right. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, middle of the week. Good morning.
Man, good morning. Sorry we had to leave you yesterday. We didn't even give the listeners no notice that we wasn't gonna be here.
That's right.
But we had to take a little work trip to Atlanta because yesterday was the taping of the BET Hip Hop Awards. As y'all know, we come on BET every morning. You're watching us right now.
That's right.
Okay. Well, not right now, but you will be at
9
a.m.
Yep.
Yes.
Eastern time.
And so we had to go down to Atlanta for the BET Hip Hop Awards because we were supposed to present an award.
Correct.
But we ended up not presenting an award.
Keyword was supposed to.
Was supposed to, but we ended up not presenting an award because we had a hard out to catch our flights back.
Yeah.
And
I
think Envy be thinking I'm playing.
Which
when
mean?
I say I'm leaving. Okay.
No,
okay.
I don't think you'd be playing.
Yeah, so things were running behind.
And we had a flight
to catch.
Yep.
So
at 9:30.
It was supposed to start at 7. Started around
7:30,
7:40 something.
Yeah.
So they were still in Act 1 by the time 7:47 came.
And we were in
Act 4.
Oh, Act 4?
Act 4.
We were Act 4.
So we left. Well, I left first.
Yeah.
And then Envy texted me and said, hey, they said they about to push us up and come right now.
I tried to get Charlamagne to come back. I'm like, they right here.
I know that. I've been doing this a long time.
Charlamagne said, enjoy.
Enjoy.
I know what that meant.
Enjoy.
That meant I'll meet you at the airport.
Enjoy. But I will say, though, I don't think it was a waste of time. And the reason I don't think it was a waste of time because, whenever you get to go outside and remind yourself why you don't go outside, number one, but also, just to get to shake the hands of a lot of people. Saw a lot of people yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Saw a lot of people, at the airport. Saw a lot of people at the awards. Saw some old friends at the awards, like Duval. I didn't know Lil Duval was going to be there. Saw my girl Pretty V. Saw the baby. Saw some people. Saw some folks we ain't seen,
Yeah, unlike you, I go out.
Yeah, you see?
So I see those people.
I don't. I see Duval and V because they're my actual friends. But
I didn't need to.
I get it.
Go there for that.
I understand.
Yeah, so
I understand.
A little disturbing, but it is what it is.
Listen, sometimes you got to go outside to remind yourself why you don't go outside. That's all.
That's facts.
But the BET Hip Hop Awards will be next Tuesday.
No, I think it is Sunday, right? I think it is this weekend.
The 10th? When's the 10th?
I think it is this weekend.
Whatever the 10th is.
Let me see.
I know it's October 10th. 10-10. 10-10.
I think it is this weekend. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Next Tuesday, you're right.
Next Tuesday, yeah, 10-10.
You sure?
Man, I don't know. I just know it's the 10th.
Okay.
BET Hip Hop Awards 2023.
Let me look it up.
Okay. Hosted by Fat Joe.
Yes, hosted by Fat Joe.
Yes.
Yeah, we've seen Fat Joe. But anyway, let's get the show cracking. When we come back, we got front page news. We got a lot to talk about. Teslin Figueroa will be joining us, so don't go anywhere. A lot to discuss this morning. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Morning, Tez.
Good morning, DJ Envy. Good morning, Charlamagne the God. Good morning, Breakfast Club family. Teslin. Oh, that's different.
Teslin Figueroa.
Well, let's jump right into it. Sad shooting on HBCU campus, huh?
Yeah, this is really unfortunate. We just do way too many of these stories. 5 people, 4 men and 1 woman, 18 to 22, were shot at Morgan State University in Baltimore Tuesday night. Police have not identified a suspect. In the case, the victims were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, so that is a good thing. No one, passed away. And unfortunately, this marks the 531 mass shootings in the U.S. so far this year.
Wow. That's super duper sad because that's why most students and most people want to go to a HBCU because they feel like they're safe, right? They feel like they're at home. They feel like they're comfortable. So the fact that this happened is very scary. So, sending prayers and everything to those families and those individuals that got shot.
I mean, you can't truly feel comfortable anywhere in America knowing that there's so many mass shootings because, mass shootings have shown us they go down at any place, at any time. anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Churches, grocery stores.
Right, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, you're right.
Whatever. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now let's jump into McCarthy. What happened with McCarthy?
Oh, man, this was all over the news. History was made yesterday. U.S. representatives voted yesterday to get rid of Kevin McCarthy as speaker, which a lot of folks knew this was coming. But this was a historic moment that threatened to plunge House Republicans even further into chaos and turmoil. Let's take a listen. I'll give you some more information on the other side.
On this vote, the yeas are 216. The nays are 210. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table. The office of Speaker of the House of the United States House of Representatives is hereby declared vacant.
Damn. Yeah, Kevin McCarthy never had any power though, right? Like we talk. We talk about folks being glorified puppets. Kevin McCarthy was absolutely one, and if he didn't do the bidding of his puppet masters, they was going to cut his strings, and that's exactly what happened. He got his strings cut.
That's exactly what it is, Charlamagne. And I remember we talked about this when he got in. He cut this deal in the very beginning, allowing them the opportunity to be able to oust him the moment he did something that they didn't want him to do. Remember, he went 15 rounds to get his speakership. He only had 9 months to lose it. It was so interesting because he was all over TV saying, "Oh no, I got it under control." No, actually, he didn't. So they will now elect a new speaker. Republicans are pissed. They are really pissed at Matt Gaetz and those the few folks that decided to go ahead and oust him. It was only 8 Republicans that voted to get him out, and all 210 Democrats helped them burn down their own house. So there was a lot of back and forth yesterday. I was glued to the TV on that because they wanted Democrats to save the Republic, to save him. And so Democrats said, no, we're not going to jump in and save this is a Republicans' problem. But what they did do is vote against him and made it easier to get him out. So they didn't save him, but they sure didn't stop it either. So
isn't this another example of why Republicans got to move away from Trumpism though?
What you mean? Why you say that?
Because he was a Trump guy.
Yep, and that's what the Hakeem Jeffries was saying. I was watching him yesterday do some media, and they were saying, why don't you just basically paraphrasing, why don't you help out and help them keep McCarthy? Because obviously he's trying to work with you guys. And Hakeem Jeffries was very clear in saying, no, this is not just this one thing. Basically, Republicans are giving him hell all the way through, so they're gonna help you get the shovel and help you dig the hole. So that's basically.
It's just interesting for me because it's like your traditional conservative values, traditional Republicans, they have to want their party back at some point. They have to see how, the extreme MAGism is cannibalizing their party. They have to see that. I would think.
Well, if they don't see it now, if they didn't see it before, they'll see it now. And then quickly, since he lost his seat, there is a new seat. There will be a new senator. Dianne Feinstein passed away last Thursday at 90 years old, which left her seat open to be filled by California Governor Newsom. Let's take a quick listen to that report.
California Governor Gavin Newsom has appointed a new senator to fill the seat of the late Dianne Feinstein. Alphonsa Butler, she's the head of the group Emily's List, which works to elect Democratic women. She will be the 3rd black woman to ever serve in the Senate, as well as the first openly LGBTQ person to represent California. Butler will serve until the winner of the state's next Senate election. That's November 2024. Feinstein died last week at the age of 90.
Now, Charlamagne, people are feeling away. Progressives are feeling away. Barbara Lee wanted that position. The Congressional Black Caucus actually endorsed her for that position. For those that don't know, Barbara Lee is a progressive in California in the House of Representatives, so she will still be running her race to see, if she can get the votes to come out next year in November. But people kind of feel slighted by that. No disrespect to Ms. Butler. They're, excited that she got the position and certainly in support of her. But people are feeling away about that. So this election is this position is far from over. It's still going to take people going to the polls to actually see who will be the next senator for the state of California.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Now, get it off your chest, Tess. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Again, 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Yo, Charlamagne, Envy, what up? Are we live?
This is your time to get it off your chest.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
We can get on the phone right now. He'll tell you what it is.
We live? Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
May I help you?
This is Jess Hilarious. Who's this?
Hello, Jessica Robin
Hi,
Moore.
Jessica Hilarious. This is Rashawn, Casey, and Leonard.
Oh, well, nice. How y'all doing? What's going on?
What's happening?
If you got time to be on the phone, how come you're not here, Jess?
Yeah, I was ready to ask you who up there. I'm in LA. I got to film something today, but who up there right now?
Nobody, just the husbands.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, I was afraid to tell them that they can go home. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to know.
Okay, have a nice day, Jess. Oh, no, Jess.
Who y'all got? No, hold up. Who y'all got doing rumor report? Because it shouldn't be Envy.
Nobody.
Why? You going to do it?
Nobody here this week.
I was thinking about calling up there because Envy, you talk about me not being able to read, but you can't read either. I'll be like, damn, you struggling just like me.
Well, you can't read either. We both can't read. We can't read together.
Hey, don't you got shows this weekend in Texas?
I do. I got shows in Arlington, Texas. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Saturday is sold out, as always. Friday is sold out as well, but Thursday needs to sell out. I'll be at the Improv, Arlington, Texas.
So you called up here just to tell whoever was here to go home, but ain't nobody here. And then you called up here to tell Envy he can't read.
Yes, and then promote her shows.
That I have shows. Yes.
Okay. Have a good morning, Jess. We miss you.
All right, y'all too. Y'all have a good one.
Okay. Crazy ass human, man.
Jesus Christ. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what up? This is Harry from Chicago.
Harry from the Chi-Town. What up? Get it off your chest.
Good morning, DJ Envy. Is Charlamagne there?
Peace, King. You right here, brother.
Is that Charlamagne? That sounds like Morris Chestnut. Are you sure that's Charlamagne?
Well, I mean, they say we look alike. I never heard we sound alike.
Harry, stop it.
Oh, man. All right, I just put it out there.
Thank you, brother.
Wanted to give a big shout out to Breakfast Club HR department because I don't know how they tolerate y'all so much.
I don't know either.
Me neither.
That's got to be the most stressful job outside of air traffic controller.
Man.
HR for Breakfast Club right there. Just giving a big shout out to them.
She's a great person, though.
Yes, she is.
That's all you had for us?
Yeah, that's it. I'm going to offer y'all lunch on me, but last time y'all said no, so I'm going to leave it alone this time.
We appreciate the gesture, brother.
All right, appreciate y'all.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Call us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
It's a new day. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up.
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, DJ Envy. Hey, Charlamagne. Good morning. This is y'all Dubai cousin Tia.
Good morning,
Tia. What up? Get it off your chest.
Good morning. I just want to get off my chest that I'm so happy that y'all got me through last week or the week before, whenever I called. People have been reaching out about my passport giveaway, and it's finally open. I just wanted to implore people to apply. It's the Miller Morris Project, and you can win a free passport if you've never had a passport before, if you're a Black American. And I just appreciate y'all, and if you have a passport, Charlamagne and Envy, y'all can donate because I'm trying to give away as many as possible.
What do you mean give away a passport? You mean help somebody get their passport?
Yeah, I called like 2 weeks ago and I talked about it. So I have a scholarship and I do a giveaway so people can apply. If you've never had a passport and you're a Black American over 18, then I have a panel of people who help me choose from the applications, and however much we raise, we give out that many passports.
What's the website again?
It's the Miller Morris Project. You can go to it on my website. It's TiaTakesTheWorld.com. If you're on Instagram, I'm at TiaTakesTheWorld, and you can click the link in my bio. That's probably the easiest way, but it's Miller Morris Project.
TiaTakesTheWorld.com. I'm on it right now.
Hello, who's this?
Man, Crush, just like the soda.
Crush like the soda. What up? Get it off your chest, bro.
Ain't nothing. Shout out the big 914 just to start off with. Shout out DJ Envy, that's the guy. Shout out Charlamagne, the guy. But look, let me get this off the chest. Look, with the KCD getting arrested, and it on the internet, you know, the internet is internet investigated, and they're putting Diddy involved. Let me just ask, if anything happens and Diddy's name comes out, does that change history? Does that change anything?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't even know why y'all, doing those type of hypotheticals. Why would you put that kind of energy out there just because the internet is internet? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, we got to realize that nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. And at some point, people got to unplug the internet, man. Like, seriously. Like, the internet is really, 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 really the sole curator of so many false narratives and lies out here.
Correct.
That's a fact. So then you will be someone that say the internet. Do you think the internet is messing up society with it? How we all run and run off what's the internet?
Yes.
Is it messing up society?
I think so. Nobody fact checks anymore. Everybody thinks if they hear it on the internet, that's fact.
Yeah, it's hard to say if it's messing up society. It messes up society when people start actually believing some of the things they see online. But truth be told, man, I think we kind of passed that in 2023. I think people realize that, nobody cares about the truth and the lies more entertaining. And I think they realize that on the internet, you got to let the internet, and you got to let the real world.
That's right.
Now, I'm not saying that some things that happen on the internet, aren't true and don't impact the real world. I'm just saying that 90% of it, majority of it, is some nonsense.
Absolutely. Well, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Let me just go to this one call. I see Dell on the line. Dell, you want to bully me this morning, Dell?
Yo, what it do, Izzy? I don't want to bully you, bruh. I just want to know why you ain't been about the game. You was talking mad stuff on Monday.
The game was Monday, Dell. We're Wednesday. That's the problem. You're always stuck in the past, Dell. We should be looking forward to the future.
You weren't here yesterday, my brother.
You right. Well, you right.
Yeah, I called in yesterday. I just wanted to let you know what I mean, that the Giants ain't nothing. Seahawks tore y'all down, 11 sacks.
Come on
Shout
now.
out to my man.
Come on now.
That's all you got, Dell?
No. Come on, Envy. You already knew, bro. Like, it was bad, bro. It was real bad.
It was. It was bad. But you know what?
Y'all had bags on y'all head and everything, man.
It was pretty bad.
Hey, yo, salute to Devon Witherspoon, too, man. He scored that 97-yard pick six.
Fact.
Yeah, that me and Devon, we had dinner together earlier this year. Because we got the same agents, man. And he hadn't even been drafted yet, but we were sitting at the dinner table talking about him being drafted. So
yeah,
it was good to see him ball out like that. Salute to Devon Witherspoon.
Yeah, man, it was good, man. Also, I wanted to give a shout out today, my son's birthday. Shout out to London Ross. He turned 9 today.
Well, happy birthday to him, and I hope he turns up to be a Giants fan, brother.
Yo, I ain't even think about
that.
I
doubt it, man. We from Indiana, man, and we a Seahawks fan, man.
Yo,
you know what? I'm gonna send Devon something, man. I gotta send him something just for busting y'all heart like that.
Boy.
I ain't even think about it. Like it just dawned on me, like, yo, Devon really balled out against the Giants. He had 2 sacks. He had a pick six, ran it back for 97 yards. I gotta send you something, Devon. Salute to my brother Devon Witherspoon, man. Good brother right there.
Get it
Good
off your
man.
chest. 800-585-1051. Now, when we come back, we got your rumor report. Suge Knight actually speaks out about Keefe D and them arresting him on the Tupac murder trial. We'll explain and we'll break it down, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Now, we told y'all earlier that we flew to Atlanta yesterday.
Yes.
For the BET Hip Hop Awards.
Yes.
And we were supposed to present at the BET Hip Hop Awards, but they were running an hour late. And one thing about me, even if everybody else not on schedule, I'm gonna be on schedule.
That's right.
So if I got a hard out at 7:47, I'm leaving regardless. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm looking at DJ Spinderella page, dropping the clues bombs for Spinderella. Saw her yesterday. I saw Jesse Collins Entertainment giving out gift boxes.
You didn't get one?
No.
You wasn't there long enough. That's your problem.
It says, thank you for being a part of our show. We're honored to have you. They got all kind of wine and hair oil and hair products. Never mind that I'm bald.
Yeah, you don't need the hair products.
I got 4 daughters and a beautiful black wife. I want some of that. We flew all the way to Atlanta yesterday and didn't even get to present because y'all was running behind. And one thing about me, like I said, I'm going to be on schedule even if everybody else isn't. But I still want a gift box because we tried. We should still get a gift box.
But we weren't part of the show.
We should still get a gift box. Okay? It's not our fault we weren't part of the show.
Yeah, but since we weren't part of it, I wonder if they take us out because they got us.
Oh, in the beginning,
they
definitely probably gonna take us out. Yes, absolutely.
I videotaped
in the beginning.
It
says appearances by Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy. Yes. They definitely probably gonna take us out. But the point is, I still want a gift box because we tried. We were there.
We were there.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to the rumors. Let's go.
Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. Now, Ed Sheeran said one of the things on his bucket list was to actually smoke with Snoop Dogg. Now, he talks about smoking with Snoop Dogg, and he says it wasn't what he expected when he was talking to Conan O'Brien.
I was in Melbourne recently, and I was with my wife and my mother-in-law, and Snoop Dogg was playing. And I was like, we gotta go. I went with I've sort of got quite close friends with Russell Crowe over the years, and he's really close with Snoop Dogg. But so I was and I don't really smoke at all. And I was in the dressing room, and they're just, you know, blunt for blunt for blunt for blunt. And I'm like, I guess at some point during the night, I have to, just to be like, I smoke with Snoop Dogg. And he's like, do you want some? And I was like, okay, now's the time. I'm like, we had a good amount of conversation, so I have a bit, and I'm like, I don't feel too bad. Like, this is good. And then I have a bit more. Then I have a bit more. Then I have a bit more. Oh my God. I just remember looking at him being like, I can't see right now. I've got to
Yeah, everybody want to smoke with Snoop Dogg. It's all fun and games until you actually get high.
That's right. That is right.
Okay.
That happened to me one time with Wiz Khalifa. Same thing with Wiz Khalifa. I think it was actually at a powerhouse up here. And it was kind of the same thing. It's just,
here's the thing.
Just couldn't see.
Smoking with them and smoking like them is two different things.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So you can smoke with them, but you still have to know your limitations in regards to marijuana.
That is true.
So, you know, you might have to just go back to the old school way of taking 2 totes and passing
just keep walking
and leaving it alone.
You're right.
You know what I mean? You don't got to go blunt for blunt with Snoop Dogg or Wiz Khalifa. You're not going to win that battle.
That's right. Now, Blueface, he gets probation for that Las Vegas shooting. I don't know if you remember, but, here's the news report, actually.
Back here on any kind of probation violation, especially anything involving weapon, I will not hesitate to put you in prison for a significant period of time. You are playing with your liberty, your life, obviously, but you're playing with your liberty if you're going to have guns and do anything that's going to violate your probation in that regard. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want there to be any confusion. I hear people who say things about, you know, I didn't realize I couldn't, you know, do this or that or have pictures with them or whatever. No, 0 guns around you where you are of any kind, and that needs to be quite clear.
So why did they announce he got sentenced? Was that just one of those internet headlines that they was, you know, posting the real people into the story?
Well, he got sentenced to a maximum of 3 years of probation.
Yeah, the headlines didn't read like that. The headlines read Blueface got sentenced to such and such amount of months.
Yeah, didn't you just say earlier nobody cares about the truth when the lies more entertaining?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you got to reel people in with the headline. I understand that.
Now, he was arrested last year in connection with the shooting of a man out in a Vegas strip club. The man actually showed up in court and actually took a selfie with Blueface.
That I saw.
Yeah, so he was initially charged with attempted murder in the case, but he pleaded guilty to reduce the charge. And, of course, the internet was trying to figure out why Blueface only got, I guess, what did he get, probation? And Tory Lanez got 10 years.
Things are never that cut and dry, y'all. I think sometimes y'all be comparing apples to oranges because y'all never look at the nuances of a case. Y'all never look at the nuances of a situation. Like, I'm sure that there was a whole lot of reasons why Blueface only got probation, just like I'm sure there's a whole lot of reasons why, you know, Tory ended up getting 10 years. But who has actually looked at the details of the case to see the difference of the cases?
All right. And lastly, Lil Baby, you know, Lil Baby was involved with this whole Blueface, Krishan Rock stuff. Well, this is what happened if you don't know. Blueface said, I ain't with this trolling ish anymore. I be laughing at certain ish, but all right, now let's stop playing. I ain't never tried to talk to mother effing Krishan. Please stop attaching my name to that. We seen each other in the club, and that was it. And Krishan said, see, he finally said it. Facts. Told y'all I've been attached to his name because my baby daddy is insecure as F. Told y'all, someone tell Blue he can stop trolling me. At one time, Blueface was saying that the baby wasn't his. Maybe it is Lil Baby, but Lil Baby said, I'm done with the trolling ish. I have nothing to do with that.
Sometimes you have to let people think what they want to think. That's not your problem. But in this case, that is not what Lil Baby was saying.
Nah, Lil Baby said, I don't want no part of this.
Lil Baby was like, I don't want
That's
no
not my baby. I don't want nobody thinking my baby.
Network stuff y'all got going on. Don't bring me into this Krishan Blueface mess. I ain't about to be part of no Zeus storyline.
That's right. All right, and that is your rumor report. Next hour, we'll give you the information on Suge Knight and Keefe D and the murder of Tupac Shakur. So we'll tell you
when
about
is
that.
Vlad TV getting a Peabody? When is Vlad TV gonna get a Peabody award, man?
Jesus Christ!
You don't think Vlad TV should get some type of award?
Breaking down that case?
And I know Keefe. I know Keefe D did a lot of interviews. Like, you know, people talk about the Art of Dialogue interviews that he did, but Vlad didn't just do Keefe D. Vlad had Keefe D, and he had police officers involved with the case. Like,
he had both sides.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
When is Vlad TV gonna get a Peabody award? Huh?
Yeah. Now he broke down that case and had everybody snitching on themselves.
I saw Vlad TV on Piers Morgan this week. Y'all can say what y'all want, but Vlad TV helped to solve
that crime.
You know, the murder of Tupac Shakur.
Yeah, but we'll break it down next hour. And then next, we got Front Page News. Teslin Figaro will be joining us. And we're going to talk about 800-585-1051. One of Jay-Z's relatives asked him for $4,800, and Jay-Z said no. People are saying, oh, that's foul. Jay-Z's a billionaire. He could have lent his family member $4,800. And we're going to break that down, and we want your opinion. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We have Tesla and Figaro on the line, and let's get in some front page news. Now, Donald Trump, he was back in court yesterday, right?
Yeah, back in court. Now, this case is going to go on for about 3 months, so we'll just give updates as you know, certain things happen. And one thing that happened yesterday, he upset the judge. I don't know if it's a good idea to upset your judge, but yesterday he was issued a gag order because he was targeting the judge's law clerk. Trump posted a picture of Allison Greenfield and a picture with her and Senator Chuck Schumer on his Truth social media site. He mocked her, saying that this was Schumer's girlfriend, and said that the case should be dismissed. Now, the post was taken down around lunch break around 1:30 p.m. The judge said that personal attacks on members of my court staff are unacceptable, inappropriate, and I will not tolerate it under any circumstances, and issued a gag order. So, don't know if that was the smartest thing to do. But
Man,
that's Trump.
If you all think for 1 second Trump is going to stick to that gag order, you out your rabbit ass mind. Trump going to wipe his ass with that gag order. But here's the reality of the situation. There's going to be consequences and repercussions for Trump violating that gag order. But I think at this point, Trump don't care.
Nope.
I really don't. The judge can say, yo, you're going to have to pay these people $50 million, $100 million. Trump going to say, get it in blood.
Get it in blood, yeah. Trump don't care.
Yeah, he really doesn't. And he's expected to testify. So, like you said, Charlamagne, it's definitely going to be a Nino Brown moment. He's on the witness list for the state and the defense, and they're saying that may happen on next week. So certainly we'll bring you that when that happens.
Hey, man, Trump is a great entertainer. He just don't make a good president, but he's a great entertainer.
Now, we also got to talk about this Taco Bell employee. What happened with this Taco Bell employee?
Yeah, this is crazy. Well, it actually was a customer. 67-year-old Dahl McLendon has been arrested in North Carolina after allegedly shooting a Taco Bell employee following a dispute over being given the wrong change. He was given incorrect change, and so he became aggressive, went in the restaurant, stormed inside with a weapon, then fled the scene, shot the employee who was transported to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. We don't have any updates on the injuries at this time. It just says life-threatening. But he has been arrested and charged with assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, inflicting serious injury, and discharging a weapon in an occupied property.
Man, folks is at the end of their ropes, man. I promise you, I've always been the type of person to show everybody love, but you truly have to be kind to folks in this era, man, because you don't know what people are carrying. You don't know what kind of trauma they dealing with, what kind of pain they dealing with, what kind of hurt they dealing with, and when they get to the end of their rope, they'll project that pain, hurt, and trauma on you.
Leave people alone.
Because this don't even make no sense.
But just giving the wrong change, though? Like, what could he have done?
It's not over the change, though. It's over whatever that person is dealing with internally.
Yeah.
Like that guy had so many other issues going on in his life.
Straw.
That was just something that broke the straw that broke the camel's back. It wasn't over no wrong change.
For sure. So we'll see if more comes out on that. But just to your point, you know, what we talked about earlier in the mass shooting, you just don't know. You know, you can go anywhere and anything can happen. So yeah, this is just a really unfortunate story. And then one last thing I wanted to let people know before I got out of here. Today at 2:20 Eastern Standard Time, everybody's phone is going to go off. The federal government will be conducting a nationwide test of its emergency alert system. So you and everybody around you will have your phone going off at 2:20. Do not be alarmed. They say that the purpose of this is to ensure that the systems continue to be effective, meaning being able to warn folks of emergencies at the national level.
Question. I've been seeing this for the last few days. That they've been saying for the last few days that they're going to have this alert on Wednesday. Why are they alerting us to this alert?
So nobody is scared.
But we always get alerts on our phone randomly.
But usually it's real. It's an Amber Alert, or there's a flood warning.
No,
or
sometimes it's just a national emergency system. They do it all the time. Just a national emergency alarm system will go off on your phone.
I don't get that. I get the Amber Alerts. I get flooding in certain areas. I get, like, if there's a problem in the area, but I never get a test.
I mean, throughout my whole life, even before the phone, sometimes they would just pop up on the television.
Oh, on the television and on the radio.
And they would say, this is just a test.
Right.
Why are they alerting us that this is just a test this time?
Well, I guess because everybody's just going to go. Because even on Amber Alert, you know, you can turn your phone off. Everybody doesn't get Amber Alerts, you know, on their phone. You can adjust it. So
can you?
I guess they don't want to. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can set your settings to turn off. Everybody doesn't get Amber Alerts. So
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. I do know, like, if there's hurricane or bad weather, your phone will go off. If, like you said, Amber Alerts or whatever it may be. So I just thought that, with this, they have to test the system.
Yeah, I told my daughter this because she had hers turned off. She said, it's annoying. I was like, turn the Amber Alert on. You could be saving somebody's life. But you can turn it off. But with this, some people won't be. I mean, again, we're living in a day and time where so much crazy stuff is happening. I can see how somebody's anxiety would go up if they didn't know what was going on, if the entire office's, phone is going off at the same time.
Or if you're a student and you're in class or something like that,
right,
and your phone just starts ringing.
What's crazy is I'm looking at it now. They say FEMA's required to do a national test of the system no less than once
every 3 years.
Every 3 years.
Yeah,
that's crazy because it feels like it's a lot more often than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Well, that is front page news. Thank you, Tiz.
No problem. Thank you.
And make sure you subscribe to Tesla and Figaro's podcast, the Straight Shot No Chaser podcast, and follow her on all social media platforms at Tesla and Figaro.
Now let's open up the phone lines, 800-585-1051. This clip resurfaced of Jay-Z talking about a time a family member asked him for $4,800.
And how money can come between friends. We haven't had money for a long time, so we don't know we're not professionals at navigating how to communicate from that space.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you'll have people that where you come from, if you behave in a certain manner, it's not accustomed to where they are. That may be a threat to them. They kept acting funny because blah, blah, blah. You have to navigate that. You have cousins in your grandma's living room saying, yo, man, I got this play. I want to hit you. If you just give me $4,800, I could make you $2 million. You like, it don't work like that, fam. And you got to explain to him, like, life isn't like that.
People are saying, well, Jay got it. He's a billionaire. He should give it no problem. And that is the question.
Nigga, please.
800-585-1051. If a family member wants to borrow some money from you and you got it, should you be obligated to give it?
Hell no. Capital letters, we're supposed to all exclamation marks.
We're supposed to do it when we come back.
We can definitely talk about it when we come back. I don't know who the hell y'all entitled people think y'all are.
But people are saying Jay-Z's a billionaire.
What that got to do with anything? Jay-Z also know that his cousin is an F-up.
800-585-1051.
I'm not saying Jay-Z's cousin is an F-up. I'm just saying when you know your family members, you know who you should be giving that opportunity to and who you shouldn't.
Let's discuss when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about a Jay-Z clip that recently resurfaced.
This is from Kevin Hart's show, Heart to Heart, on Peacock.
That's right. Jay-Z talks about the time a family member asked him for $4,800.
And how money can come between friends. We haven't had money for a long time, so we don't know we're not professionals at navigating how to communicate from that space.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you'll have people that where you come from, if you behave in a certain manner, it's not accustomed to where they are. That may be a threat to them. They kept acting funny because blah, blah, blah. You have to navigate that. You have cousins in your grandma's living room saying, yo, man, I got this play. I want to hit you. If you just give me $4,800, I could make you $2 million. You like, it don't work like that, fam. But you got to explain to him, like, life isn't like that.
So a lot of people feel like Jay-Z should have did it. He's a billionaire, and what's $4,800 to a billionaire? That's what people are saying online.
Let me tell you something, man. Jay-Z is not wrong in any way, shape, or form. And if you've never been asked for that kind of money or even have that kind of money to give out, I don't want to hear your opinion on the situation. I saw folks say based on Hov's net worth, that amount of money is like a dime to him. Listen, man, it's not about the money. It's about the principle. See, when you loan money to a person easily and all they have to do is ask for it, they never stop asking. Why?
True.
Because if they take the money and blow it or invest it in something and lose it, when they get their next great idea, guess what they're going to do?
Call you again.
Come back to you again, and it will never stop. If you want that kind of loan, treat me the same way you would treat a bank. Write out a successful business plan. Also, personally, I treat everybody who asks me for money the same way lenders do. Lenders want to know that you have the ability to repay a loan.
Correct.
They do this by looking at your business financial history to see how much revenue you've generated in the past. And if you have a business, how much profit you made. And the problem with that is folks be asking for amounts of money they never had in their life.
Right.
Let me get $5K until next Friday. Let me get $10K until, the next couple of weeks. How you going to ask me for something you've never had? How you going to repay me in a week some money that you've never had before?
Right. Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't loan money. I don't. It's just my thing. I don't loan money. I don't borrow money. That is who I am as a person. My mother and father don't have to borrow money from me. They are my parents. They can take it if they need be. But as far as me, I don't lend money. And if I do give somebody money, it's not a loan. I'm giving it to you because I'm not expecting you to pay me back.
And see, that's the thing. I'll say this. I don't loan money either. I give it.
Right.
You know why? Because I know you're not going to pay me back.
That is fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That is
I
fact.
know you're not going to pay me back. So, once again, don't ask me for anything that you've never had in your life. And that be the problem. Because the truth of the matter is sometimes I might give you that money just so you never ask me again. You know what I mean? Because I know you're going to run through it.
That's right. Well, let's go to the phone line. We got Trill on the line. Trill, good morning, Trill.
Yo.
Trill, what's your opinion on Jay-Z not giving his nephew the $4,800?
So first, I just want to say good morning to y'all. But I wouldn't give my cousin $48,000. I would, but I wouldn't. Just depends on that character of that cousin. Because you got some family members out here that's not doing the right thing. Like,
very true.
You got a father that might be on drugs or something. You give that man $48,000, he liable to go overdose.
That is very true. Because the other thing that people don't take into consideration, Jay-Z may not have gave that cousin $4,800, but Jay-Z has definitely invested in other family members. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're absolutely right. It's just all about the character of the person, who the person is.
Exactly.
That's why I said you got to treat it the way lenders do. Lenders want to know that you have the ability to repay the loan.
Right.
There's certain people that ask me for certain amounts of money. I know you can't pay me back. You know what I mean? And why am I giving you this money? Why am I giving you $5,000?
I don't know. Teresa, good morning.
Good morning. Oh, my God. I love you guys.
Hey, Teresa, talk to me, Teresa. What's your thoughts?
So it's personal for me, especially when it comes to family. I've made it where I became financially okay. But it wasn't always that way. Some of the same family that came up with me dropped out, didn't try, and made fun of me. And so I ended up spending $30,000 on my daughter because she's going to graduate school, and I surprised her with a brand new car. Well, I have a sister who keeps getting locked up, and my own mother cursed me out for not spending $5,000 on her bail. But no, just because I've made it to be financially okay, and I can do that, doesn't mean I'm going to be financially irresponsible with my money for someone who's not even trying.
Wait, Teresa. Your sister got locked up for what? And how long did you leave her in jail? Because if that's your sister and it was $5,000 to get her out, that's your blood. You might.
Well, let me tell you, she has been doing this on and on and on. It's not a one-time situation. Okay. She's on drugs. I've spent a lot of money putting her in rehab where she leaves in the middle of the night and not trying. So I had to cut that apron string. My parents are kind of like, they've always spoiled her and coddled her. I had to earn everything. They gave her everything, and it was to her detriment. And so I had to come to a place where I said, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not going to let you bankrupt me, and I'm not going to let you make me feel guilty for spoiling my own children or myself because I did what I had to do. So maybe that's the situation with Jay-Z. And I think a lot of times family feel entitled just because you got it. That's supposed to be an automatic yes, and they get it. No.
That's right.
You're right.
And man, what you said is so true, and that's why when you see these situations, you can't even really judge them because we don't know the nuance to the situation.
That's true.
It just sounds like, oh, you should bail your sister out of jail. Negro, you don't know my sister's history.
Right. You don't know how many times I bailed her out before. You're right. That's Thank you, Mama. 800-585-1051. If you're just joining us, a clip that resurfaced was Jay-Z talking to Kevin Hart about a family member of Hov asking him for $4,800 and pretty much expecting him to do it. Jay-Z didn't do it. And what's your thoughts on it? Let's discuss. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Talk about it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about Hov, Jay-Z. Recently, a clip resurfaced about him talking about a time where a family member asked him for $4,800 and he said no.
And how money can come between friends. We haven't had money for a long time, so we don't know we're not professionals at navigating how to communicate from that space.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you'll have people that where you come from, if you behave in a certain manner, that is not accustomed to where they are. That may be a threat to them. They cab acting funny because blah, blah, blah. You have to navigate that. You have cousins in your grandma's living room saying, yo, man, I got this play. I want to, if you just give me 4,800, I could make you 2 million. You like, it don't work like that, fam. But you got to explain to him, like, life isn't like that.
People are saying, well, Jay-Z's a billionaire. He should have lent that $4,800. That $4,800 is nothing to him. But I feel like that's Hov's money. That, Hov worked for that money. Hov did everything he had to do for that money. And if he decides he don't want to give it, he don't have to give it.
Like I said, it's not about the money. It's about the principle. When you loan money to a person easily and all they got to do is ask for it, they will never stop asking, because if they blow that money, they know they can come right back to you the next time they get a great idea and ask you for it. That's not the way life works, man.
That's right. We got Chris on the line. Chris, good morning.
What up, Doe? I finally got through to y'all.
What up, Doe? Detroit. What up, Chris? Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
Somebody from Jay-Z's stature, like coming from his background and hustling, you know what I'm saying, doing what he's been doing, he should want to give his family an opportunity, because you think these corporate businesses and these white people in these companies looked at him and was like, yeah, I'm just going to give this drug dealer a chance. Like, nah, you got to have your chance. You got to have somebody give you a chance. But also, it can't be a long distance cousin, like a person that ain't never looked out for you, or auntie ain't let you sleep on the couch. Like, it got to be a certain type of level of family. It can't just be a person that came in when the money came.
Hey, I don't care what level of family they come from. I totally disagree with you, because you have to treat, anytime somebody asks you for money, you got to treat them the same way a lender would. Right. A lender wants to know, do you have the ability to repay the loan? They're going to look at your business financial history to see how much revenue you've generated in the past, how much profit you've made off businesses that you've created in the past. Folks be asking for amounts of money they never had in their life.
Well, not only that, I think a lot of times people are lazy. I think people see the finished product and don't see the grind to get to that finished product. They don't see the amount of hours you spent working and missing events and sleeping, for myself, sleeping at the station, doing parties Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and out there working so much to make sure that you can get to that final destination.
Think about that, right? What you said is so true just now. If you've worked very hard for your money, and you know how hard it is to make money, you spent years paying your dues, busting your ass. When you know that, I don't care what amount of money it is, you're not going to just give it to somebody.
No, not at all.
You know what I mean? Because when you just give it to somebody, they don't appreciate it.
Correct.
They didn't have to earn it.
Correct. Bobby.
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Bobby. Good morning. What's your thoughts on the topic this morning? We're talking Hov.
Well, I got 2 points. So one point is Jay-Z probably was just talking up there because he helps out people. I know he has. Like, where he's at, he had to help out his immediate family and the family members that needed it. And
absolutely.
My second point is, like, you're not going to just help every family member, especially if they're not in the right mental state or whatever. So you help them. Like, if you give them the abilities, like get them the classes and seminars, and you show them. If you say that 4,800 can't get you that, then show me how to do that.
Right.
It had to be like in a family setting, like Christmas, Thanksgiving. So you gonna come every Christmas and Thanksgiving and be the big dog? You can't help out.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I can't.
Nope.
I'm not Santa Claus. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Once again, if you've never been asked for that kind of money or even have that kind of money to give out, I don't want to hear your opinion on the situation. Because if I show y'all some of the requests that I've got,
me too.
Me too. Like requests like tens of thousands of dollars.
Yes, me too.
Like things like, yo, can you give me this money to buy a car? I'll pay you back next week. Well, if you're gonna have the money to buy the car next week, then wait till next week to buy the car. What the hell would I look like? Come on, man. Like, y'all, no, I don't know.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
Good morning. This is Cassie calling from North Charleston, South Carolina.
843, we out here. What's happening?
What's up, Cassie? Good morning.
Hello, everyone.
Now talk to us. What's your opinion on Hov?
I'm with him 100%. I lent a family member, no lie, $80,000 for a wedding, and I did it because I lent her money before, and she's paid it back. This time I got screwed, and I'm serious. It's been over 3 years. I've never seen a penny of it since.
You had to pay for her wedding? Why you had to pay for her wedding?
And they only,
Why you had to give her $80,000 for her wedding?
She's more like a little sister. I helped raise her when I was stationed in Virginia back in the day. So when she came to me, I just felt honored. And at the time, her mother, which is my first cousin, she didn't have the funds to do it.
Now let me ask you a question.
So,
you didn't used to be a father, and you transitioned to.
Just
asking. Usually the father pays for the wedding.
What are you talking about?
Usually the father pays for the wedding.
Well, if the father isn't in the picture, then he couldn't do that.
Got you.
Yeah. So like I said, she's been like a little sister. She's been in my life since she was newborn. So I just felt honored to do that for her. And he was from across the country, and they both, they were okay, but things started mounting up, and I just didn't mind lending it to her. And that was the promise of it all. If I lent this to her, she would give it back. And like I said, I've done it before, so I never had a problem getting any of the finances back until now. And now the phone number's changed. It's just a big mess, and I'm over it.
Yeah, I think the moral of this whole story is, man, like, you know, personally, I have no problem investing in a great idea. I have no problem looking out for certain folks because I understand, you know, what that grind is when you on the come up. Like there's people out here right now that I know are busting their ass every day. I know they working towards a goal, but sometimes they just have a little setback. And I always want to be the adult that I needed as a child. But I think we all know those family members we shouldn't be giving that kind of money to. Because once again, if you're going to an actual lender, a lender wants to know, do you have the ability to repay that loan?
Right.
If I can know this person does not have a history of a good financial history, why would I give them money?
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? If they ain't never made $1, you know, if they've never generated $1 in the past, and never made any profit off a business they open, why would I give that person that money?
That is right.
When I know they're going to blow it, and then when they come up with their next great idea, guess who they're going to be coming back to?
You, because you blow it.
Me, because I'm so quick to give it.
That's right.
Nah, no.
All right. Now, when we come back, we got the rumors. We got to talk about Suge Knight. He refuses to testify against Keefe D in the Tupac murder trial. We'll break it down. There's a lot going on, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
What is that, Taylor?
Now, it's 7:47 a.m. in the morning.
Eastern Standard Time.
Taylor, one of our producers, has... to the mic, Taylor, to the mic.
There you go, Mike.
I'm only eating tater tots and just
a fried chicken sandwich.
Where do you get a fried chicken sandwich at 7:47 a.m.?
The Rock Station had it.
A fried chicken sandwich with
I'm not
butter
eating the bread.
And the tater tots
and the mayonnaise.
I'm not eating
oh
that,
my God!
though.
And tater tots. It's 7:47 in the morning.
I know where you're gonna be at 8.
I know where she's gonna be at 40. I know exactly where you're gonna be at 40.
Now, if you just joined
somebody's surgeon office trying to get that surgery.
Nah, she'll be working. She'll work it out. Okay. Now, if you're just joining us, we told you guys yesterday we didn't come to work because we were out in Atlanta at the BET Awards.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't tell you guys because it kind of happened last minute. I flew out Monday night. Charlamagne flew out yesterday morning.
Tuesday morning. No, I do. I don't be outside, so I be in and out.
Nah. So the BET Awards was taped last night, which airs next week Tuesday. And,
October 10th, yes.
We had a little, a little segment on the BET Awards.
Well, yeah, just like, you know, they have presenters and stuff like that, and we were going to do something.
Yeah, but it
on
didn't.
the BET Awards stage. It didn't work out because BET was late. It's simple as that. We had a hard out for 7:47
Correct,
p.m. because we had a flight to catch.
9:30 flight.
Yes, because, you know, we got families.
That's right.
And we want to get back to New York so we could be on the radio in the morning. We had to miss a whole day of work.
Yeah.
You know, yesterday because of that situation.
Yeah.
And being that they were running late, you know.
We had to leave.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something about me. I barely be wanting to be places anyway. All I need is a reason. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you start running late, you may not be on time. But guess who's going to be on time? Charlamagne. You may not stick to schedule, but guess who's going to stick to schedule? Charlamagne. So if my hard out is 7:47, guess who's leaving at 7:47? Regardless of what happens.
Charlamagne.
That's right. And
I tried.
And what happened? What happened at 7:47?
You tried. You left.
Matter of fact, I started packing up at 7:44.
That's right.
And they told me, you got 3 more minutes. I said, by the time I get to the car, it'll be 7:47, and one of y'all will be calling me or texting me, telling me that they ready right now. What happened?
At 7:47, I called you.
And said what?
They ready.
And what I say?
I'm out. Enjoy.
Enjoy. Enjoy, beloved.
I sent them downstairs. I said, run down there and catch him.
Yeah, okay. they came down there.
Again?
Yeah. And I said, hey, man, in life, we all try to do our best. That's exactly what I said. I said, yo, no need for anybody to be upset because I'm not upset. You know what I'm saying? No need for nobody to be upset. We all do our best in life. That's all we can do.
They came back and they said he gone. I said gone. He said he gone.
I don't like, man. Y'all must not know me. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. Envy know.
Yeah.
Everybody up here know. Okay.
Yeah.
They know. I stand on mine.
Yeah. And I just made the flight.
Not me. I was at the airport for an hour. I was at the airport for an hour, eating, cooling, talking to the good people of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I had a great time.
All right.
Great time in the ATL yesterday.
All right. Well, when we come back, we got your rumor report. We got to talk. We was telling you about Suge Knight and the Tupac murder and everything. There's some more updates. We'll fill you in when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Keefe D and Suge.
Rumor has it. Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the rumor report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. Now, if you've been following this story, last week they arrested somebody for the murder of Tupac Shakur.
That somebody has a name.
Yeah, his name is Keefe D. Now, Keefe D has been on a press run trying to promote his book. And in the book, he details what happened that night. And he sat down with Vlad and talked about what happened that night, which has kind of been used as a confession.
Got to the light. We used to go drink and smoke some weed. And he happened to be hanging out the window.
Tupac.
Yeah, he was.
So what happens next?
And we just came. I ain't gonna go into details like that.
Well, in the book, you said that as you're driving up towards the BMW with Suge driving and Tupac in the passenger seat, and you said that Tupac pulled out a gun.
It looked like he was reaching, yeah.
Did you actually see a gun?
No, once he got to reaching, I got to ducking.
So someone from your car
That's what happened.
Started shooting at Tupac and Suge.
I'm not gonna go into details on that one.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and read from the book. The was on. Tupac made an erratic move and began to reach down beneath his seat. Instead, Pac pulled out a strap, and that's when the fireworks started. One of my guys from the back seat grabbed the Glock and started busting back. The first shot skinned Suge in the head, and I thought that was dead, and he was the one that got touched. As the rounds continued flying, I ducked down so I wouldn't get hit.
Basically, yeah.
That sounded like a rap. A shot skimmed him in the head, thought that mother effer was dead.
Shut up, man.
Y'all Negroes just be interviewing and writing yourself right into prison. And I'm not even joking when I say this, man. Vlad TV should win a Peabody. Dropping a clues bomb for Vlad TV. I know that Keefe D sat down and did a lot of other interviews with a lot of other people, but if Vlad TV was any other type of journalist other than hip-hop, he would win a Peabody Award, because it wasn't just his conversations with Keefe D, it was his conversations with investigators,
ex-police officers,
other law enforcement, people who knew Keefe and Orlando Anderson.
Other people from Compton, yeah.
Vlad did a lot of investigative journalism over the years that led to this outcome, which is why folks like Piers Morgan and other outlets are reaching out to Vlad and had him on for interviews, which is why the Las Vegas Police Department wanted Vlad's footage,
correct?
For themselves. But I promise you, if this was any other journalist other than a hip hop journalist, they'd be getting considered for some type of Peabody Award or something right now.
Well, TMZ spoke to Suge Knight, and they asked Suge about it and if he would actually testify against Keefe D. And this is what Suge said.
The DA says that Keefe D was in the car with his nephew, and that presumably his nephew, according to the DA, is the one that shot Tupac, and that it was done with the full knowledge of Keefe. Do they have it right?
It was only two people in the car, and Pac not going to tell the story. I ain't going to tell the story, but I tell you this, and I never had nothing bad to say about Orlando, because number one, he wasn't the shooter. Number two, he came to my hearing and told to let me go and tell the truth. They still didn't let me go.
All right, and then he also talks if he would testify.
They seem to be saying that Orlando was the shooter and Keefe was in on it, that he had full knowledge of what was going down, and it was revenge for Orlando getting beaten up by Tupac and his team at the MGM after the Tyson fight. Is that correct?
No.
Then who shot Tupac?
It wasn't Anderson, so that's all I got to say about that part.
To summarize, you are saying Orlando was not the shooter, although you won't say who the shooter was. You are not saying whether Keefe was involved in any way in the shooting. And you are saying that if you're called to testify by either side, you will not comply. You will not testify. Do I have that right?
1,000%. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't testify. None of that.
Man, being a street Negro is just too complicated.
Too complicated.
Imagine being that old and still abiding by street rules. Like, if you're blessed enough to get old as a street Negro, man, you don't have to die one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at some point, I would think that you would want to, do right by the family, help the family get the closure that they need or something. I would think.
Yeah, and lastly, Black China. They said that she's selling all of her possessions to be able to pay her attorneys. Now, people are making fun of her online. That's because she's allegedly selling her belongings, which includes personal items like bags, shoes, and clothes. They say that she's brought in over $178,000 this year from selling her personal items. And people are making fun of that. I don't see a problem with that.
Y'all crazy. I don't know why that's funny to y'all, because boy, them tables can turn fast.
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? You never know when you might be in the type of situation where, you're going to need some money for something. Life comes at you fast. So I'm not mad at that young lady for having to do that.
But at least she has items that's actually worth something that she can actually sell, because a lot of people own things, but they ain't worth ish.
Yeah, she got some assets that she can sell.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all going to go broke and y'all just going to be out here selling ass. And ain't nobody going to want to buy it. And then you're going to really feel bad about yourself.
Some real assets.
You're going to be broke and nobody going to want to buy that broke ass you selling. Then what?
Jesus Christ.
Okay?
All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
Stop laughing at people for being in bad situations, because that could be you at any moment in time.
That's right. And Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour, we need American Airlines to come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with them, please.
Okay. We'll get to that next. Don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
I was donkey up to today. Made it.
Damn, the hee-haw again.
It's time for donkey of the day.
I ain't trying to be donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called donkey of the day, and it really caught me off guard. Damn, Charlamagne, who got the donkey of the day today?
Well, just hilarious. Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, October 4th goes to American Airlines. Now, if you haven't heard, there is a singer by the name of David Ryan Harris. He's an American singer, songwriter, and guitarist. He's got some albums out, but most importantly, he's a father and a husband. Okay, no greater role for a man, no greater position for a man to be in than being a father and a husband when God blesses us with a family. Dropping the clues bombs for all the brothers out there that got families. Okay. And American Airlines totally violated this brother and his family because they accused him of trafficking his own children. I can't make this kind of stuff up. Let's go to CBS LA for the report, please.
Musician David Ryan Harris was flying from Atlanta to LAX with his two sons, Truman and Hendrix. He shared in an Instagram post when they got off the plane, 4 police officers were waiting for them.
Apparently, a flight attendant had called ahead with some sort of concern that perhaps my mixed children weren't my children.
Harris took to social media more than a week after the flight because he says he never received a response from American Airlines customer service about the incident with his kids.
We're met, embarrassingly so, by this AA employee and police officers. There were many steps that she could have taken before she lobbed the hand grenade of having the authorities called.
Harris shared on his social media, it wasn't until American Airlines saw his story on their Twitter feed that an agent reached out just days ago with an apology and 10,000 frequent flyer miles.
I had to go through a ticket counter. I had to pass federal agents. It should stop with the federal agent. Once we get past TSA, I don't want to hear from a flight attendant about what kind of hunch they have.
F your hunch. Okay, flying while black is such a real thing. You know, it's bad enough when you on a flight and you in first class and you black. You know, if folks don't know who you are, depending on your height, they ask if you play basketball. You know,
They never asked you that.
I didn't say they did I? I ain't saying nothing about me.
Oh.
Okay, depending on your build, they ask if you play football or box. I've been asked that before.
Lie.
Okay.
Cap.
Sometimes they assume you're a rapper. All right. That's why sometimes when I'm on the plane and people are saying what's up to me as they get on, it's always some old Caucasian asking what I do. I tell them I'm a world famous proctologist. Over 50 billion colon, rectum, and anuses served. Then I say, are you having any digestive issues? They always reply, you're a pretty popular proctologist. So it's bad enough we have to go through that kind of profiling, but to be a black man in America, to be traveling with your kids, biracial or otherwise, and get accused of trafficking, man, Embarrassing is not a strong enough word. How traumatizing is it for you and the kids? Okay, what about these kids, I would like to know, caused you to think this man was trafficking? Were they crying? Did they look like they were in distress? What was the signs that you saw that made you react like this? Because there had to be signs. Because if there were no legitimate sign or signs other than skin color, then guess what sign you see the most in your head? Whites only. Okay? Now, the good brother David Ryan Harris, he went on Instagram Live and he had some things to say.
There are all sorts of laws on books that I can't believe exist, and there are some things that I think that should be laws that are not currently. One of those things being the fact that children don't currently have to show identification to fly with a parent or guardian in the United States. Local DMVs will allow you to get a state-issued ID for minors under the age of 18, provided you have proper documentation of guardianship. I think implementing a law like this will go a long way in terms of eradicating child trafficking, particularly on commercial airlines, and it would also keep scenarios like the scenario that happened to my family and I from occurring in the first place.
Yes, we need some laws changed because we need something to eradicate child trafficking, but it will reduce the cases of being profiled. Because yes, flying while black is a real thing. Okay, it's a real thing. When my oldest daughter was younger, that happened to me. The staff came over and asked if that was my daughter, then asked her if I was her father. I replied, I hope so. Okay, do y'all know something I don't know? All right, American Airlines. You can't just assume white kids, biracial kids with a black man are in danger. Okay, I guess all these commercials and ads that are politically correct, that have all these interracial, mixed race couples, I guess those aren't helping the damn thing, because nobody should be alarmed when they see a black man with biracial kids. And it's the principle. We know this is only happening because David Ryan Harris is black. Okay, y'all don't want us to play the race card, but what else we supposed to play? Uno? And that is what's always so frustrating about these topics, because we know what it is, and it pisses you off having to act like you don't know what it is simply because you can't prove what it is. Okay, and I don't know if this happens to other races. I don't know if white people traveling with adopted black little babies or whatever Iggy Azalea was saying back in the day get this same treatment. Okay, now, American Airlines did apologize. All right, they said, to summarize our investigation, we and our flight attendant realized that our policies regarding suspected human trafficking were not followed. And through coaching and counseling, our flight attendant realizes that their interaction and observations did not meet the criteria that human trafficking was taking place. Our flight attendant in question wanted to make sure that you are aware that they sincerely offer a heartfelt apology to you and your family for the actions and the results that their actions generated. Nope. That's not going to cut it. I need college tuition for my biracial children. All right, for the emotional and mental pain you caused. Since y'all like to see color so much, how about y'all see the color green and cut me a check? Please give American Airlines the biggest hee-haw. Come on, man. I really don't know. Do we know if this happens to white people traveling with black widow babies?
I'm sure not.
Black widow babies.
I'm sure not.
Black widow babies.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Iggy Azalea was wilding with that one. Black widow babies. You don't remember that?
No.
You remember her and Rita Ora had the song Black Widow Babies?
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think most people do. All right. Well,
big record.
BET, we'll see y'all later. Everybody else, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Do you have a story while flying black?
I'd love to hear your flying while black story.
800-585-1051. I haven't had a story like that with my kids. But I'm sure a lot of people have. And you said that happened to you one time.
Oh, and just for the record, for anybody that's new here, I don't have biracial children. I'm married to a beautiful black woman. Okay,
yeah, that's what it made it sound like.
Yeah, I don't want
like it happened to me one time.
Yeah, well, y'all don't know Charlamagne then. Okay, well, get to know me, because if you know me, you know.
Yeah.
That wouldn't happen. All right. And I believe in black love.
And 800-585-1051. Let's discuss. Has that happened to you? Have you have a story about flying black? Let's
flying
discuss.
While black.
800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, Charlamagne gave Donkey of the Day to who?
Man, American Airlines, because they gave a good brother named David Ryan Harris. They accused him of trafficking his own children.
That is wild.
So it made me think about, flying while black, because, I'm a black man, married to a black woman, got 4 beautiful black daughters. And I remember when my oldest daughter was younger, we were together on the plane, and like the staff came over and asked if that was my daughter, and they asked her if I was, her father, and I replied, I hope so. But what you didn't realize in that moment is that was a case of flying while black. Like, why do they think that just because I'm a black man, right, flying with my younger daughter, that I would be trafficking? Like, do you have a stereotype of black men in your head that black men don't take care of their children? So if you see a black man with a child, that automatically alarms you? Stop it.
Right. Well, I didn't have those type of problems.
Because you're Dominican.
No.
Why would you have a flying while black?
I did have a Dominican problem one time. I was flying back from, I believe it was DR.
DR, of course.
Yeah, and
motherland.
I was doing a show out there, and they pulled me to the side. They thought I was actually Dominican, and they pulled me to the side.
You are.
I'm not. They thought I was trafficking. They kept asking me Spanish. They went through my luggage and they checked my passport like 3-4 times. They thought I was impersonating somebody else. That happened. And the only other time is every time I do travel. It doesn't happen that much anymore, but they would always check my boarding pass.
So do you say no Espanol when they're asking you if you know Spanish? You know how, like, I would say no, like a Spanish person would say, speak no English. Do you say no Espanol?
I do. No Espanol.
Okay.
No Espanol. No Espanol. But they would put me to the side. Like, they might say, all right, first class boarding now. And then they'd be like, sir, I said first class. Like, they would do stuff like that. Or if I'm sitting in my seat, they'd be like, sir, can I see your ticket? When they don't ask anybody else in first class to see their ticket. So I do get stuff like that. But other than that, no, I haven't had any problems with my kids. And I travel frequently with the kids. What?
Tell them you play baseball.
Yo, what's wrong with you, man?
Tell them you play for the Yankees.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
Tell them you play for the Yankees, man.
Hello, who's this?
It's Brandon, man.
Brandon, man, what's up, man?
What's going on with y'all, bro?
I feel like I hear some South Carolina in your voice?
Nah, man, Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana. Okay.
Now this, what happened to you flying black, bro?
So this happened like when the Saints were going to Super Bowl. So my dad used to work for the airlines, like loading the plane, and they used to pay taxes for the flight. So only thing is, whoever bought the tickets first had to load the plane. So that the older white lady was trying to upgrade her ticket to first class, and it just so happened the only 2 seats that was available for us to sit in was first class. So she was like, high level sick. So when she got on the plane, she asked her, she said, well, where are y'all going? And we was like, we going to the Super Bowl. And she was like, well, ain't that good? Congratulations for y'all. And I was like, you could hear the racism in her eyes, bro. Like, it was like, I was like, is she congratulating for the Super Bowl or because I'm black in first class? And not only that, the stewardess was coming through with like the honey buns and the liquor and stuff, and this is my first time ever on the flight. And she just kept passing us up.
First of all, whoa. What the hell airline was you on where they had honey buns? I ain't never got off with no honey buns on no airline.
Bro. Man, they had, I'm no lie, bro. They had honey buns, zebra cakes.
Man, if you don't stop your line, what airline was this?
Cap.
Man, no cap.
What airline?
Cap, Southwest.
What? I know you lying. If Southwest ain't got no goddamn little Debbie cakes and no honey buns and no zebra cakes, don't you tell me no lie like that.
I ain't never hear that. Hello, who's this?
There's no first class on Southwest.
Cap.
Let me look. Let me make sure.
Hello, who's this?
This is Katrina. Good morning.
Hey, Katrina. Good morning. Talk to us.
Well, I've never personally had anything happen where it was me and my children, but I was in the airport in Jacksonville International Airport, and there was a white guy with a little black boy. And initially it looked like maybe he was helping him find his parents until it looked like he started walking towards the exit, and the little boy was looking like he was pulling away to go in the opposite direction, and the man was like holding his hand really aggressively. And I didn't know who do you tell. And so I ended up going to one of the flight attendants at one of the gates. And they were the ones that when you see something like that, they told me that you're supposed to notify one of them. And she made me give her a description of the man and the child, and she alerted TSA, and they went looking for the man and the little boy.
So you snitched on him. Did they stop him? What did you save the day, or was that his kid?
I couldn't tell because I had to get on my flight.
See, I'm gonna tell you why that's not fair. That's not fair because I have a very rowdy 8-year-old. She's 8 now, but she's been rowdy. She's rowdy, right, her whole life. And certain points at certain points she gets these ideas in her head like she don't want to ride on elevators. So we don't notice until we get to the elevator.
Right.
So we getting up to the elevator at the airport, and she, I get on the elevator, and she running away and all kind of stuff. I got to chase behind her, and in my mind, I'm thinking that, like, get your little ass over here before they think I'm out here trafficking or something crazy
well,
like
if
that.
I ever see you with a young girl chasing a young girl, I'm calling the police.
But that's insane. But just think about that. So that's right. Some kids are just unruly at times. You can't just be doing that just because you see some
And then
unruly
you
young
can't, and then
kids,
you
man.
can't grab them up crazy like you want to because then somebody gonna call the police on you.
Why not? It's my child.
All right.
By the way, like, don't do that. But I'm just saying to you that's I respect what that lady did, but you got to be cautious about stuff like that.
But she is being cautious. She's just calling the authorities for them to check because she's not gonna go check.
Yeah, but how authorities gonna roll up when they check?
But they're gonna ask and say, "Hey, is this your daughter?" And then
they're not gonna be that nice.
Show me pictures. You know,
they're not gonna be that nice most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what happened if it is a case where somebody is, kidnapping a girl or there's some trafficking?
You're right. But the reality of the situation is, man, I'm gonna tell you how you can tell if an officer roll up and they be like, "Is this your child?" Yes, this is mine. You think I'd be putting up with this if it wasn't? You know what I'm saying?
800-585-1051. We're talking about flying black. Have you had an incident on the airline? Let's discuss this. The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Talk about it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about flying black. Charlamagne gave Donkey today to who?
American Airlines, man, because they profiled a singer by the name of David. What's David's name? Hold on, let me pull up David's name. David. What the hell is that? Oh, David. Why can I not find it right?
David Banner? David Ruffin?
It was not David Banner. I cannot find it at the moment. But they pulled over a singer named David because he got profiled, and they said that he was trafficking his own children. Unbelievable.
What's his name?
David Harris.
David Harris. Okay.
There you go.
And salute to David Banner too. All right, so we're opening.
Hell, why you shooting?
Because only David I know is Banner. That's the only one I know.
Shut up, man.
800-585-1051. We're asking, have you had a problem flying black? Let's go to the phone lines. Hello, Maya.
Yes.
Hey, Maya. Now we're talking about flying black. Now, what happened with you?
So me and my son, we were at the Fort Lauderdale airport waiting for our planes to come to go to St. Thomas. And my son, he was like 1 year old. He's never flown anywhere, so he was just overwhelmed. And this couple kept like looking back at us, like couple looking back at us or whatever. And they were like, maybe you need to feed him. Do you have money to buy him food? Like, do you want us to buy him some food? I'm like, we're good. It was just so weird, and I never felt like so offended. I don't know if they meant it that way, but they definitely were like,
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Were you wearing a bonnet?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, how did you look when they asked you if you needed food?
I didn't know how to look. I was just like, no, we're good or whatever. And they was like, you sure? We can go over there and buy you some food together.
Were you wearing a bonnet, though?
Oh, my gosh. I can't remember. I don't think I was, though. Because I was going on a trip. My hair was done.
Oh, okay.
My goodness. All right. Aaron. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning. It's Aaron from Detroit.
What up, Doe? We're talking about flying black. What happened with you?
So my sister called me at like 1 o'clock in the morning. My niece was on the flight. She's 16. She was coming home from Phoenix, and two white men approached her and basically had badges and said, come with me. Delta did nothing. They just left it alone. The feds was involved. No call back, no nothing.
So what happened?
What happened with your niece?
She called her mom screaming that two men was trying to kidnap her.
Wow.
Oh,
they were trying to sex traffic her.
So it was two people pretending to be some type of authority.
Yes, after TSA, I don't know how they were able to do that. They showed badges, and then when she called her mom screaming, they ran off.
Dang.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm glad she did that. I'm glad she had the wherewithal to, scream and run off.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and Delta did nothing, so flying while black.
Dang. Well, thank you so much, Mama.
Yep.
What's the moral to the story if there is a moral?
I mean, the moral of the story is, man, profiling is whack, and it's a shame that whether you're driving or flying as a black person, you got to deal with this type of stuff,
Yeah, but I also, I don't want to say I understand, but if you're a white woman traveling with a white baby, it's hard to say, well, is that person trafficking? But if the baby looks, and I guess they do it off of looks, so if the baby looks nothing like the mom or the dad, I guess they try to figure out.
That's profiling.
And it is profiling, but
that's profiling.
It is profiling.
And I think that, there should be like severe consequences, when you get that wrong, because the embarrassment and the shame and the trauma you can cause a family and you can cause parents, is unreal.
But should every parent when you travel and you fly, be able to have an identification. And I know people say, well, what identification? You have to have a passport if you travel out the country, whether it's a baby or not. But at least you have to have something so you know that kid is with that family. Because, you don't know. Because on the airport, you could take any kid and say it's your kid and walk right through it. You could drug a kid, put him in the stroller and walk right through. You know what I mean? There's no way of actually telling.
Nah,
so how do you prevent it?
I don't know. I just know that they got to do a better job and stop, just basing it off the color of somebody's skin.
Mm-hmm. All right, when we come back, we got your rumor report. We got to discuss Outkast. We got to congratulate them, and we'll get into it next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Sexy Red.
Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on The Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
All right, now Sexy Red recently was doing an interview, and during the interview, she talked about numerous different things, like one, her baby daddy, and why she wants her baby daddy to stay in jail.
I want my baby daddy to sit in jail.
Why?
Because he's safer in there. The streets ain't safe. He used to be getting in shootouts and stuff. All kind of trouble. So when he got locked up, it set him down.
But you're in a position now, though, to keep him out the streets, right?
No, I can't. How am I keep him out? Don't live off money. I definitely don't want nobody living off my money.
It's not that, but he might be inspired off what you got going and he want to do right.
Nah.
Because y'all do got to kill together.
Nah, I ain't with none of that. He ain't turning up. I'm jealous.
So I'm going to get bread with him.
I'm going to hate on him if he turned up, so look.
That was on the Morzia show, and then she also talks
about...
the
Morzia show. I don't know why he trying to convince her that her baby daddy should be out. She know her baby daddy better than all of us. Mm-hmm. So if she say her baby daddy should stay in there, hey, you might need to stay in there.
And she also talks about Donald Trump.
Hey, do you think more people are going to support Trump now in the hood or no?
Yeah, they support him in the hood. Because at first, I don't think people was with him like they thought he was racist, saying little and, against women. But once he started getting black people out of jail and giving people their free money, oh, baby, we love Trump. We need him back in office.
Yeah, a little bit of free money goes a long way.
We need him back. Because, baby, them checks.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, them stimulus checks, Trump, we miss you.
That's like Whoa Vicky. She's always talking about Trump. You see her ever?
I like Trump. No, I ain't never seen Whoa Vicky.
She's funny.
I love Trump, though. He funny to me. Like, I used to watch his not interviews, like him talking to people. He used to be calling people fat.
Yeah.
He just bold.
Wow.
He funny. Like, we need people like him.
That was on Theo Von show.
That was Theo Von, yeah.
Theo Von told me I was beautiful. When Funny Marco was on the show, he said I was beautiful. He had a very in-depth breakdown of how beautiful he thinks I am. But that's Sexy Red's opinion. Mm-hmm. I don't agree. But there is quite a few people in the hood who feel that way. Like, they'll say Trump got folks out of jail. Trump gave people stimulus checks. Mm-hmm. And Trump is funny. That's enough for some folks.
That is.
Me personally, I don't want a person that's taking us into fascism, and I don't want a leader that doesn't believe in the Constitution. Mm. Anytime you hear a person say, let's suspend the Constitution, to overturn the results of an election, that's not somebody I want leading America. I need somebody who believes in the Constitution.
Sounds kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. And also, we got to salute Outkast. Outkast is... the Speaker Box Love Below project is officially 13 times platinum. And it's officially the highest selling rap album of all time.
Drop on the clues bomb for Outkast, damn it. Outkast is everlasting.
Surpassing Eminem's 2002 project, The Eminem Show, which was 12 times platinum. So salute to Outkast, and Big Boy spoke about it.
Happy anniversary, Speaker Box Love Below. 20 years, over 13 million. Diamond in the third, ain't it? I'm gonna get a diamond in the 3-5.
That's what you want, right?
That's right.
Like, your music should stand the test of time. Everybody's trying to make things for the moment, you know what I mean? But when you go in that studio and you tap into your true, authentic self, mm-hmm. and you make something that is truly from the heart, right, and truly original, it should stand the test of time.
I will say this, though. Hip-hop is 50, and there's all these shows and concerts. That's one concert that I would love to see. I would love to see you on tour, and I know that Andre 3000 and Big Boy are not touring together, but I would love to see that tour. I would go check out that tour and see all their classics, their hits. I think the world deserves it.
You think the world deserves it?
I think they need it too.
I mean, you can also say maybe the Big Boy and Andre deserve a break for all the music that they gave us throughout the year.
They had a long enough break. They had a long enough break.
Who are you to tell them that? They might be enjoying I know they're enjoying their lives.
You're right.
Them guys is living their life.
But I definitely would love to see that tour, and I would go check that tour out.
I would like to walk around the world with a flute for the last decade and not do nothing.
But you think
what
about
I want to do.
You think about all the
That's
groups
amazing.
that
the life.
we don't get to see anymore, like whether it's Mobb Deep, because Prodigy passed away, or it's Run DMC and Jam Master Jay because Jam Master Jay passed away, or the Migos. That's just somebody that you would love to see before something.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
But they don't owe
Tribe
us.
Called Quest.
I get what you're saying, but they don't owe us anything.
De La Soul.
I get what you're saying, but they don't owe us anything. They've given us enough, but they don't owe us anything. It'd be great if they did, but they don't owe us anything.
You're right. All right. Well, that is your rumor report. Now, the People's Choice Mix is up next. Get your request in now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Again, shout out to everybody that we ran into in Atlanta yesterday. We were out there for the BET Awards.
Yeah, that's why I can't say it was a total waste of time, man, because, it always is a beautiful thing when you go outside and you get to see people, whether it's at the airport, whether it's at the actual award show, people that listen to the Breakfast Club all the time, show us love. I appreciate it. So I can't say it was a total waste of time.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a waste of time. I mean, listen, we were yesterday where we were supposed to be in that moment in time. So I'm not even tripping. I do want to say salute to everybody that's coming out to my 3rd annual Mental Wealth Expo this Saturday, October 7th at the Marriott Marquis in Times Square. It's from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is a free event. Make sure you go to mentalwealthexpo.com to register. I bring together some of the best therapists and psychiatrists in the country. And mental health advocates as well as mental health experts. Dr. Alfie Breland Noble will be there. Dr. Rita Walker will be there. My man Carson Daly, who's a big mental health advocate, he'll be there. My good sister Angela Rye will be there. Brandon Marshall will be there. We just got a whole day of panels for anybody looking to get started on their healing journey, man. My 3rd annual Mental Wealth Expo is Saturday at the Marriott Marquis in Times Square from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is free. A free event, all right? So pull up. And I got to salute our good sister, Jess Hilaria. She's going to be in Arlington, Texas this weekend at the Arlington Improv. She has a show tomorrow night, Thursday, October 5th at 7:30 p.m. Okay? And she's got shows Friday and Saturday too, but all those are sold out. But you can go to improvtexas.com. That's improvtx.com for more information on the shows this weekend.
Absolutely. All right, when we come back, we got the positive notes, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time to get up out of here. Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
Yes, man. This positive note is simple, okay? I just want y'all to know everybody F's up. Simple and plain. Everybody F's up. But it's the steps you take after that F up that defines the person you truly are. Have a nice day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?